Guys, welcome to this brand new career mode challenge where we're gonna be playing with Ange. Postecoglou in Morecambe. This is a new career mode. I'm doing it with Postecoglou just because he was recently sacked at Tottenham Hotspurs, so I think it makes sense. And we're gonna be challenging with one of the worst teams financially in EFL League 1, League 2, and we're going to be playing the entire career mode. With this, let's go. It's going to be tough. Let's go. The entirety of the budget is just 1 million, which makes it extremely hard to be able to just find anyone from free agents to actual playing specific players. This is the current squad which I'm going to be facing. We'll see what changes we can do. I'm going to be selling a lot of different players that are kind of older than 30 in order to incorporate a younger squad. With this, I'm going to make some signings. Let's see what I can do. The first signing for the season, Morecambe. This is gonna be our very first signing ever. I'm basically signing someone who is already in the team, but he's a striker, Gardner. He's 61 rated, a great incorporation towards the League 2 squad. Let's go. Another day, another signing. Rhys Williams joins the squad towards the Morecambe. Let's go. A great center back. Again, he was already on loan, but I feel like we're having a great talent towards our squad for the next couple of years. Let's go. I was able to sign him with 400k. New signing towards the squad, a goalkeeper called Rangel, a 73 rated goalkeeper with 24 years of age, an incredible goalkeeper that I was able to sign as free agent. Because of our limited budget, we really can't budge with much, but I feel like it's an incredible incorporation towards our squad. Let's go. Okay, the transfer window actually closed, but I wanted to emphasize on a player that I was able to promote, an incredible player, 65 rated, 17 years old, Rick Hoffman. He's a legend. Already an assist and just a beast. Per season, he can be by Get Garnier, striker, 25 years old, 62. Rhys Williams, an incredible signing for Liverpool, 63 rated, and Raúl Rangel, 24. Still, we have quite a few rotations within the bench, so I'm pretty confident that we will at least be an improvement. I would say at least top half of the League 2, and of course improving for next season. Let's go into the results of the first one. We finally finalized the first season for Morecambe. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but let's see how we actually fared off. We're being third in the league. Wait, the what? Pass. Okay, let's check out the FA Cup, where we were eliminated for sure very early on. Yeah, we're eliminated by Notts County. In the Carabao Cup, Aston Villa won it apparently, and we lost against Wolves. Okay, not great. Then for this one, let's see, where we were eliminated by Cambridge United. Going into the stats, let's check out the goals. The top goal scorer being Andy Dallas, bro. Why was he playing? Garner should have been the guy to play with. Okay, I'm glad he's leaving because he's not going to be playing anymore with us. It's going to be Gardner now on. Then Tolle doing amazing numbers. Hope, even though he's old, he has performed pretty well. Edwards pretty well. Angle pretty well. Then an assist, Callum Cook, a legend of the game. Great guy, great performance. Hoffman, the recently addition towards the squad with the youth squad. He already got offers from PSG and other types of clubs. It's insane. 69 rated, 18 years old. It's insane. I'm super happy to have him in the squad. Still checking out the current squad, we can see 65 rated and a lot of them who are higher than 60 rated. Just decent growth, decent movement overall. I'm happy. Let's go into the second season. For the next season, we actually bought someone that was finishing their own contract, a central attack defensive midfielder, in order to replace Callum Wilson, who will leave. 72 rated, great addition towards the squad. For our second season, a striker who was on free agent. I feel like it's a player who can incorporate and allow rotation towards our squad, Leonardo Candelone. This is an Italian striker. I think he's like 68 rated. A great incorporation and allowing for rotation with Garnier. Let's go. And another signing to reinforce our attack, it's gonna be Yusuf. I'm gonna butcher his name for sure, but it's Abdurizag. Yusuf Abdurizak from Qatar, a great free agent, a left winger who will incorporate a lot towards our squad. A great player to have in addition to the players that we have in order to compete for League One, because I feel like it's going to be a much more competitive league. Considering that we're signing a 67 another day rated. Another winger. Here we go. Oroz joining Morecambe. This is going to be a completely restructuring for the entirety of the career mode. Oroz, another winger who will be incredible for rotation, a great squad player, and again a free agent. We need to consider the free agents in order to leverage in our potential, because otherwise I don't think we're gonna make it. He's a 22-year-old, a pretty good signing and a good incorporation towards the squad with a rating of 67 rated. Let's go. Okay, after developing all of these type of signings for season 2, here are all the top signings we did for the season. Diabate, center back, 23 years, 66. Candelone, 68 rated, a great striker to have in our ranks. Yusuf, 67th, again improving in the attack. Oroz as a left winger, a great attack to 67. Then Daniel Ramirez, 18 years old and still with the same level as Candelone. He could have an incredible potential if he actually takes advantage. And Narte with 25 years old, 70 rated, amazing. We did some incredible signings this season. I hope they're enough for us to be able to compete in EFL League One, but it won't be easy. This is basically our final squad towards the season. Basically just having one player who's 60 rated. I feel like it's still a great squad, having a lot of rotations and most of them being higher than 65 rated. With this, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we've finished the second season. Let's see how we actually fared off. I don't know anything about how we've done, but we've been second. Nice. Just ahead of the promotion of playoffs. So we're going to be in the championship. This is amazing. I can't believe it. I'm not gonna lie. We were with the same points as Stevenage, but still we were able to pass through a second. Basically, we have not won a single league, but we've qualified every single position, directly promoted. It's insane, honestly. I can't believe it. Let's see in the FA Cup. We probably lost at the beginning, no? I don't know. Yeah, we lost against Blackpool, a killer one. This one too, I guess we lost really early on. Let's see. I don't even see us here. I don't know. We lost against Watford. Okay, makes sense. No, hold on. This is already a playoffs. Let's see in this one. We lost in the semifinal. We have not won a single trophy, but still we are on all fine. Like we've qualified back-to-back promotions. First and foremost, through the stats, let's see. Candelone was actually incredible, surpassing Daniel Ramirez. Bro, but Daniel Ramirez is 71 rated. That's insane. He's killing Candelone, but Candelone, he was just an incredible goal machine. 25 goals. Oroz, amazing, 5 increase. Narte, the new signings, bro, the new signings were amazing. Every single one of them performed, doing amazing numbers, and Hoffman falling a bit behind. Let's check out the assist. Candelone, also the top assister, with Hoffman not falling behind. Insane. Honestly, we have a great team, and we've built the foundation for the championship. We still need to make a lot of signings. The player of the season for the second, it's gonna be Leonardo Candelone, of course. A legend of the game who came in clutch. I thought he wasn't even gonna be a starter, but in the end, he was the best player of the season. Nice. I'm happy, honestly. With this, let's go to the third season. Okay, so no third season yet. We are still in the second season. There's a reason to it. Apparently, Stevenage hadn't played a game, and we are third. We are just falling behind in order to pass through the next round. So we're gonna be playing the playoffs. With this, we'll see how it goes. It's not gonna be an easy challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna be simulating this season. Let's see how we perform. We end up drawing. This is nerve-wracking. It's gonna be tough to be able to beat them and to be able to pass through the next phase. Apparently, Real Madrid are the champions of the Champions League, which is interesting. But yeah, let's continue. Let's see how we actually fare off. And Pass through the next stage. Nope. We end up being eliminated. We are staying in EFL League One. We are not advancing, even with the goals of Dani Ramirez and Yusuf. Disappointing end of the season, which leads us to maintaining the same position and having to fight again for the EFL League One. Let's go into the very first signing for the third season is going to be Reiter, a free agent. The second signing is going to be Cavar, a left back that I'm going to be joining as a loan for the season. I feel like it's a key component to improve our defense. I only signed Reiter and Cavar. I think two top tier signings. To me, it's not enough, but it is what it is. I mean, if I can find better options in the January transfer window, I will, because honestly, I have the budget. It's just that the game doesn't let me sign anyone. But yeah, let's go. We are done with the third season. I don't think this is gonna be good news. I already know it. We are seventh in the league. We were worse than last season. We went from third up until seventh. I'm pretty sure we're not even in the playoffs. I think the from third until sixth you go to playoffs. I feel like we even didn't get that one. Bro, we did horrible. We for sure got eliminated this early. This one too. This one not even close. Okay, and the playoffs, I don't think we're even competing. This is insane. Oroz was the top goal scorer with 16 and 4. Bro, Ramirez is just not the guy. He's just not performing. Candelone doing pretty good. But I don't know. I feel like we need a proper striker. I don't know if Daniel Ramirez is like not up to the task. Because he even has a high rating. I don't know. Tolit, bro, Tolit was playing? Why was Tolit playing? Not Yusuf. Maybe he got injured, but this is a weird season. Carrillo, okay. Top assister, Carrillo, okay. The new signing, Narte, Hoffman. Okay, not a good news. Honestly, I'm disappointed with this team. I don't know. I feel like I need a new right back for sure. I need maybe center backs and maybe a striker. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we manage for the next season. Let's go. Here we go. First signing for the fourth season. Lukumi, a right winger in order to replace Yusuf. Here we go. The second signing towards this season is going to be Golding, a center back that allows us to have a great center back pairing and of course improving our defense in the long run. Let's go. Not gonna lie, this is one of the hardest challenges we've ever done. The only two signings I could do was James Golding and Jan Lukumi. It's an insane career mode, mostly due to the fact of how low our budget is. Because I wanted to sign more rotation towards the left back, more rotation towards the other ones, but I couldn't. I don't see how we couldn't, but we'll see how we manage. Okay, guys, we're finally done with the fourth season of Morecambe Career Mode Challenge. This has been a hassle. It has been tough. Let's see if we're able to get promoted. We ended up being okay, that was anticlimactic. We ended up being second in the league, which means, wait, yeah, does everyone have the same matches, which means we are gonna be in the championship. Let's check out our stats with Lukumi doing amazing numbers. The top tier first signing was able to perform in just insane levels, 39 goal contributions. Danny Ramirez having an okay season. Hoffman, grinding. He's 82 rated, insane. Oroz doing okay. Candelone doing okay as a bench player. Dennis in the assist. Hoffman and even the defensive midfielder doing amazing. Insane. I'm so happy. I feel like with this team we should get promoted back to back. Because look at this team. This team could even compete somehow in the Premier League. Like it's long overdue with the championship. Honestly, it's just like the center backs that require like a better pairing, in my opinion, that we can improve. But I feel like the rest is just insane. Like we have an incredible complete squad with youngsters who can complete in all competitions. With this, let's go to the fifth season. Let's go. For first signing in the fifth season in the championship is gonna be Carrasco. This is a left back, which is a youngster, a really young player who will be able to improve our squad as well as our starting 11. A top tier signing towards the squad. It's a player who is actually in the championship right now. Hayden Carter, a center back that will allow us to improve our squad deeply. I hope with this we can incorporate a defense that can last us for decades. Let's go. Amazing signing. For second signing, we were able to sell a lot of different players, so we are incorporating here a McCallum, a left back that will introduce a lot of squad depth towards our squad. Another day, another signing. Juan Cortazo, center back, joins our team. For some reason, Dani Ramirez, the legend, the star of this team, being 77th rated and 21 years old, wanted to leave. He submitted a transfer request, so we're going to be replacing him. Our last incorporation for the fifth season is going to be Harry Leonard. This is a striker to replace Danny, and of course, he's a top tier striker, 76 rated, 24 years old. I feel like he's a one lower rated, but I feel like he has the potential to be a killer. With this, for our first fifth season, this would be basically our signings. We did a lot of different incorporations. Hayden Carter, Sam McCallum, Juan Cortazo, Harry Leonard, Tony Carrasco, Cajo Castro, Ethan Fisher, and Luca Ferrari to have a higher rated than 70 rated in all competitions. Some of them, I don't know how much they will grow, but still I will trust in them. And if not, if needed, if we need eventually more money, the play might be to just sell Hoffman in order to get better type of players. But for now, let's see how the fifth season will develop. Let's finally finish the fifth season. We shall see how it goes. I don't have high expectations. I don't expect them to be able to pass through, and I was right. They were 11th in the championship. It makes sense. Honestly, it's their first time being here, and we're competing against the likes of Leicester City. FA Cup, we weren't even close. Carabao Cup again, nothing. And yeah, we're not even gonna be in the championship playoffs. Goals, no? Lukumi doing amazing numbers. Candelone. Oh, Candelone, bro. What the hell? Where's Harry Leonard? Oh, 5 goals, 3 assists. This is horrible. I think I'm gonna sell him next season. This is insanely bad. What? Like Candelone being a bench player still outperformed Leonard. That's insane. Hoffman putting okay numbers but not amazing. Carrillo doing okay. I might consider switching things up for next season, and Carrillo, Caliuzuni, and Lukumi doing amazing. Even though we didn't win the championship, the player of the season for the championship is gonna be John Lukumi. For the sixth season, I'm doing a sin. I just sold Hoffman, the legend, 85th rated. I mean, he basically set the foundations for this club. But in order to grow, in order to prosper, and to be able to compete in the Championship and Premier League, we're going to be selling him. I just sold him for 150 million. And of course, if we have money in the future in the Prem, I might sign him back. Our first signing for the sixth season is going to be a star. Since we were able to sell Hoffman and Harry Leonard, we signed a proper striker who will lead us to the Premier League. Here we go, Liam Delap joining Morecambe as the new number 9, a great striker and a great youngster. I feel like he has the potential to be one of the GOATs, but of course, starting his journey now. This is just another amazing signing for the sixth season. It's a replacement to Hoffman, a great player who has an intense brother who has been as successful. Hopefully he can as well. Welcome, Joe Bellingham. Welcome to Morecambe and welcome to the championship. It's going to be an amazing season. So this time it's not that many signings that we've developed, but it's more high-end type of signings with Liam Delap and Job Bellingham. Some incredible signings, and as you can see here, it's a more balanced type of group, and I'm really liking it. Honestly, I feel like we have so much potential, and hopefully we can continue growing. Yeah, let's see how we do in the sixth season. We finalized the sixth season. Let's see how we actually performed. First and foremost, We end up being third in the league, bro, by 1 point. That's insane. By 1 point, we didn't actually win the league. We're gonna be facing the playoffs. I mean, we still can go into the Premier League, but it will not be easy. So far, we've not done so well in the playoffs. In the FA Cup, we got eliminated. I'm guessing pretty from Arsenal, makes sense. Carabao Cup, we got eliminated by Liverpool, and the playoffs, which are going to be playing it now. Damn, this is going to be interesting. First leg, we're going to have against Ipswich in the semifinals of the playoffs of the championship. Come on, we can win this. I know we can. Look at this team, it's just amazing. Come on. And we end up 0-0, even them missing a penalty. Okay, not great, not a good start, but we'll see. Maybe the second they can fare off and do amazing. I hope so, because we are at home. We should be able to win this one. Let's see. Against Ipswich, I'm not switching anyone. Come on, we can do this. We end up winning. Nice. Goal by Lukumi and Carrillo. Nice, amazing. 88 minute. This means we're going to be in the final. We're still not yet in the Premier League. We have everything to play for in the next game. And yeah, we'll see if we're able to actually fare off in the Premier League. We're gonna be facing against Leeds. Let's see how we actually perform. They're not doing what I tell them. If they're not doing what I tell them, we're not gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, Delap. Delap has everything to play for, and he scores. He scores. 60th minute. Delap comes in and scores a banger. What a goal, bro. What a goal. Lukumi put him in a golden platter, and Delap doesn't waste it. Let's Okay, there we go. That's the end of it. That's the end. We advance and we go through the Premier League. We are done with the Championship. We are done with fighting in the underdeveloped leagues. Morecambe, welcome to the Premier League. Now checking the actual stats to see how we actually fared off because I haven't actually tested it. Let's see the stats overall. The top goal scorer, of course, is Liam Delap with 27 goals. Insane. Such a good signing. Lakumi doing amazing wonders. Almost 30 different goal contributions. Insane. Oroz doing well. Carrillo doing well. And of course, Joe Bellingham. Really an amazing performance with Lukumi and Oroz doing amazing wonders. Like, I feel like their level is not equivalent to the Premier League, but they always perform every single time. Amazing. And of course, checking out the actual stats towards our campaign, this would be uh, the final levels which everyone has, and basically all of them are improving except for Kaliuzuni, as well as the wingers are growing slowly. So that we have to consider in terms of being improving the squad, but it's still an amazing squad, which for me could be mid-table in the Prem. So we'll see how we do in the Prem. For this season, we have signed another player who to add rotation. Here we go, Gordon, a left winger, which can add a lot of value to the Another team. Signing in order to incorporate the squad depth we need towards the Premier League. Bavel, I think is his name, a winger who will allow us to have a lot more rotation. Banel to have a lot more rotation towards the squad. A great addition to every single position. Okay, we have finally finalized all the different signings I'm going to be showing you. A lot of them rejected me, so I'm only going to be showing you the ones who did. First, KD Gordon as well as Banel, two different wingers in order to introduce a younger type of talent as well as competition towards the current starting 11. Then Ronnie Dennis, just to have, because some players are retiring, I gathered some within free agents in order to minimize the complications when people retire. And then this would be our final type of squad for the season, most of them being higher rated than 75. I feel like it should be at the top half of the Premier League, but we'll see what happens. With this, let's simulate the 7th season. Let's see how we do. Okay, let's see how we actually perform in the 7th season of the challenge. I'm scared to be relegated. Honestly, we should see. And we end up Relegated. Nice. We are back in the championship. Amazing. I don't know how. In any of the competitions in order to excuse? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's shocking. Honestly. If we're able to. Lukumi, of course, was the top goal scorer with 21 and 5. Talab doing great numbers. Oroz doing great numbers. Then no one else helped. What happened with the midfield? Carter being the fourth is insane, honestly. And in the assist department, okay. Our first signing for the 8th season is going to be Levi Colwill, a legend of the game, a British Chelsea ex-football player, an amazing center back, the 84th rated, 28 years old, an amazing incorporation to the squad. Okay, we finished season 8. Let's see if we were actually able to win it, considering it's the championship. Nope, still no trophies. Even after 8 seasons, we are still not. What is this? European International Cup? No. Still, after 8 seasons, we have not won a single trophy. Even if we have a dream team, still not enough to win the championship, which is interesting. We're going directly into the Premier League, but I'm still not happy about it. We should be winning trophies by now. This is such a hard task. We were eliminated by Ipswich, then the Carabao Cup. Let's see. We're eliminated by Cambridge. And yeah, basically qualifying to the Premier League. Let's check out the stats to see how we actually performed and how well. In terms of goals, the Lab dominating 28 and 2. Lukumi doing pretty good. Joe Bellingham had an amazing season, nice. Gordon is able to replace Oros, okay. Then assist, Joe Bellingham, Cavar, which is a legend, and Carrillo. Nice. Our very first signing for season 9 is gonna be a winger. He's 83 rated but 23 years old. An amazing opportunity towards a new future and a new signing. Here we go. Leugene, welcome to Morecambe and welcome to the Premier League. Another key signing, one of the best that we've signed so far. The very first player who is actually 85th rated when we are signing him. Welcome, Mateus Fernandes. Here is our attack and our defense. A great signing, Mateus Fernandes, allowing us to compete in the Premier League and just be the best possible version for this club. Let's go. Let's see how we actually rated. A great signing as a starter, and then Mateus Fernandes, a great signing to be able to start. With this would be our starting 11 to begin for the 9th season, having an incredible squad, just some players who are lower than 80, but I still feel like it's a decent squad. It should not be relegated. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's simulate it. Okay, after simulating the 9th season, we'll see how we fare off in the Premier League. First and foremost, we were not relegated. Nice, we were 12 in the league. I feel like it's a huge improvement from last time, at least, and hopefully we can in the next one compete for the actual Prem. Chelsea winning the league. Let's see in the FA Cup, where were we eliminated? Pretty early on, I would imagine, as always, by Liverpool. Okay, it's a tough opponent. Then for the Carabao Cup, eliminated by Wolves. Actually fared off in terms of the goals. Liam Delap dominating, doing amazing. Matisse, the new signing, putting in the performance in the Premier League. Gordon proving his worth, as well as Mateus Fernandes, the new signing, performing really well. Sadly, Lukumi has fallen off. He's just become a bench player, but it is what it is. I mean, we can't do much about it, but still an incredible performance. Let's see your team and how they're doing in terms of level. Liam Delap being 90 rated. This is insane. Bro, Cortazo is a bit underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I expected him to become a starter and more than 80th rated, but apparently not. We would need to replace Demir and Carter hopefully for the next season. And yeah, let's see how we do in the final season of the Premier League, where we're going to be facing. And yeah, let's do it. Let's see how much we can rebuild For the 10th season, we are signing a big improvement in the center back position. Here we go, Raúl Asensio, the legend, the player with huge potential at Real Madrid, that some are even calling the new Sergio Ramos. Here we go, Raúl Asensio. Welcome to the club, welcome to the Premier League, and welcome to competing against the likes of everyone. After incorporating the signing of this season, the season number 10, we gathered Raúl Asensio, a great signing towards the squad. We can't really afford anything else. I just renewed contracts and I'm without money, honestly. So this would be the team faring off for the 10th season. Let's see how we do. Let's go. Okay, we finished simulating the 10th season. Let's see how we actually fared off. First and foremost, we ended up being 14 in the league. Not a great improvement, honestly. Still pretty low in terms of the Premier League. Not really an improvement from last season, but it is what it is. The FA Cup, we didn't even come close to it. For sure, we lost pretty early on with Ipswich. Carabao Cup, again, no trophies. That's interesting. Doing amazing. Mateus Hernandez, Leugini doing amazing. Joe Bellingham, and of course Joe Bellingham dominating in the assist department. Great. Honestly, pretty complete team. An insanely complete team actually, with some incredible stars. Like, look at this team. This team is on fire in my opinion. And we just need a better defensive midfielder and maybe start seeing like a goalkeeper or someone to replace Lukumi. But I think we have an incredible squad. Just giving it time, honestly, because most other teams for sure already have a 90 rated players, but it is what it is. With this, let's go to the next problem. Starting with the 11th season, the key problem here is the low budget. Like, look at this. If you check out the actual budget, because we needed to renew contracts, I renew every single player, and we spent 23 million just because we have such a high rated players, and then we only had 38 million. So we're very limited in terms of the budget, allowing us a lot of limitations in terms of growth. But it is what it is. First signing for the 11th season, it's Novak. Welcome Novak as the defensive midfielder, allowing us to improve our starting 11. Not very expensive, but it's because we have such a low budget. The second signing of the season, it's Aslani, another defensive midfielder to add more squad depth towards the squad. I still don't know his level, by the way. He was a free agent, so we'll see what happens. Because the other midfielder is more for rotation towards the end of the center mid, but being 80 rated, it's amazing. Raúl Rangel, the starting goalkeeper, has left the squad, so we need to seek a replacement for him. I mean, he was getting older, so it's fine. So for another signing that we've done for a replacement for the goalkeeper, we signed another goalkeeper, 86 rated, Trovin. He's 33 years of age, but I feel like it's an improvement from the last goalkeeper. And of course, we have some youngsters developing in the ranks, so I feel like it's a key goalkeeper to have for this season. Let's go. Anatoly Trubin, welcome to Morecambe in the Premier League. These were our top signings that we developed. Signing Novak, center mid, Trubin as a goalkeeper, Franklin as free agent, and Aslani as defensive midfielder. With all of these incorporations, basically our entire starting 11 is higher rated than 80 rated for the very first time in the entire challenge, with a decent rotation towards the squad. With this, let's simulate the season and see how we do. Okay, we finished the season 2035. Let's see how we actually fared off in the tournament. We actually ended up second. What? This season we actually qualified for the Champions League. This is an amazing epitome. It's just one of the greatest things, just behind Man City. Still no trophies though, but an amazing performance leading for us to be second. It's insane. Let's check out the FA Cup, where we were eliminated in the round 6. Okay, Carabao Cup. Let's see how we actually fared off. We lost pretty early on against Job, but in the end we were able to do it. Of course, Liam Delap leading the lines with 24 goals. Liu Jin doing amazing, 23 and 11, 13 and 12 for Mateus, and Joe Bellingham, of course, doing numbers. Still a pretty good and decent performance towards the end of the squad. Let's check out how they actually did in terms of the leveling up. Slani going down. This is what it is, but of course we have some rotations in there, but overall it's amazing. Like, the goalkeeper went up, our defense is really great, our midfield is pretty decent, just the Defensive midfielder, not really, but that's it. And the attack is also amazing. I think with an incredible defensive midfielder, this team can be in another level. Let's go for the next season, 12th season. Let's see if we're able to win some trophies. Okay, so now after the season, our very first signing is Gustavo Hernandez. This is a defensive midfielder, 84th rated, just 24 years old. But God, he's ugly. But an amazing signing regardless. A great defensive midfielder to add to our squad. After developing all of the assignments, Gustavo Hernandez a defensive midfielder. We also signed a couple of left back and right back, mostly specifically fullbacks, because we didn't have rotations. Not really, we didn't have any bench players, so I feel like they were needed, as well as a midfielder who just wasn't there. With this would be our squad towards the, I think, 12th season. I'm being confused now, sometimes foggy, but our first season in the Champions League, every single one is higher rated than 80 rated. Okay, I think we only have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 more seasons after this, so let's see if we're actually able to take advantage of it. First and foremost, we end up being 10th in the league. That's horrible. Also consider that we also had to play for the Champions League. I guess that affected us. We didn't have the squad rotation, but horrible, honestly, to have it. FA Cup, we didn't win it. Carabao Cup, we didn't win it. With this, let's check out in the Champions League, where we ended up being 6th and unbeaten. Amazing to be able to fare off. I'm pretty sure we passed to round of 16. Beat Shakhtar Donetsk. We beat Wolfsburg, and we got eliminated by Dortmund, bro. That's depressing. We could have been the ending, the perfect fairy tale ending, but in the end, it wasn't meant to be. I'm pretty sure if we don't qualify for next time, we won't be able to do it. So it's tough. Let's see. Let's check out the stats. Liu Jianyi with 30 and 14. This is amazing. Bro, the lab had a flop season, but he's already going down, which is a bit sad to see. I might sell him for the next season. I don't know. We'll see. 23 and 12, still amazing numbers. Gordon being able to replace a lot of Lukumi, who's also falling off. I need to make some changes if this team is to be successful. I'm not gonna lie, because some players are already going down with the lap. Lukumi, I'm worried about them. The rest are going up for sure every single season, but these two, the fairy tale pairing, it's just not happening. Yeah, we need to replace them. With this, let's go to the next season. We only have 2 seasons left, so we'll here we go. Liam Delap leaves in our very last season, as well as Kulumi. I mean, 2 top-tier players who were just going down, so we need to sign replacements to them. It is what it is. We couldn't keep the same type of players going down. For the last 2 seasons, I'm not risking it at all. I'm going all in. Here we go. The striker that comes to replace Liam Delap. It's Morecambe, an amazing number 9 to have in our squad and in our ranks. Hendrik is the guy. With this, we start a rebuild. To replace the right winger position, here we go. Tony Carvajal, 28 years old, 88 rated, an amazing signing towards this season. After all these signings, with our signings would be Tony Carvajal, 88 rated, an amazing right winger, Hendrik, a legend of the game, and Pierre Magna just for rotation. With this would be our final squad of the season. Let's see how we would actually fare off in the Premier League. We have an incredible squad, I'm not gonna lie. It's much better than the last season for sure. The only problem I see in here is that some are a bit older. We are back. I somehow have a bad feeling about this. I don't know why. I feel like we're not gonna be qualifying for the Champions League. Let's see, and hopefully I'm wrong. First and foremost, we are 4th in the league, which I'm not sure. I think it means that we're in the Champions League, no? I'm pretty sure. I think it depends on if someone won the FA Cup or not. I think the 5th or 6th will go to the Europa League, but I don't know. We might be in the Europa League, I don't know. We'll see. In the FA Cup, let's see how we actually fare off. We ended up being eliminated by Villa and won Bournemouth. Brentford winning the FA Cup. But it's crazy that we have such a super team. Still, we have not won a single trophy. It's insane, honestly. Doing amazing. Endrick, kind of underwhelming. I expected better from a 91 rated player. Carvajal doing pretty good numbers. Joe Bellingham doing great. Mateus Fernandez doing great. And some performances. But I feel like it's a bit underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. This is what it is. Let's check out how we actually fare off. Bro, 90 rated, 90 rated, 90 rated. We have a great team. It's just that our defense or center backs are lacking. That's where we're falling off. I feel like, yeah, that's our weak point, basically. But it's because there's so many like seasons that we've done, that it becomes harder in order to be able to like be successful. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's check out to do the final season. Our first signing for the last season is going to be Pap. This is a center back, 84th rated, 27 years old. Great for rotation as well as allowing to understand that Asensio and the center backs in general are just too old for this, so I'm signing new center backs for. Okay, so after making all of these signings, all of these developments, we actually signed Andras Pap, a center back, 84th rated, and Mateo Wolf, 85th rated. Both of them younger than 30 years old, just so I can improve and so they can continue leveraging on this team. This would be our starting 11 for the final season. Going from the start, from the very beginning, I'm proud to have this team. It's an amazing combination, and honestly, I think it's completely capable of winning the Champions League. It will just depend on the performances. Okay, after simulating the entirety of the last season, let's see how we actually perform. First and foremost, in the Premier League, we were able to win it. We won the Premier League. First trophy in the entire 15 seasons. Morecambe wins the Premier League, beats Arsenal, beats Newcastle, and does what's impossible. Insane first trophy. Then the FA Cup, okay, we got eliminated pretty early on. It's fine. Carabao Cup, we didn't win it. Super Cup, I don't think we were in it. And then in the Champions League, let's check out. In the league, we are actually second. Nice. Which means we go directly to the round of 16, where we eliminated AC Milan, we eliminated Aston Villa, and we eliminated Liverpool. We are in the final against Bayern Munich. Damn, this is gonna be tough challenge, but I'm super hyped, super happy to be here and to be able to face off Bayern Munich. Let's go. Now let's check out the actual stats to see how they performed. Let's see who was able to be the top goal scorer. Oh, Trubin went up again. Nice. Top goal scorer, Endrick. Now it was your time. 38 goals, 7 assists. Lugin doing amazing. Mateus Fernandez and Joe Bellingham, great. Carvajal could have had better numbers, but it's fine. In the assist department, Joe Bellingham dominating, but Endrick falling just behind. Amazing. And if we check the actual levels, let's see how each one of them performed. Basically, oh yeah, but Carrasco here, bro, basically almost everyone being higher rated than 85 and many higher rated than 90, with the likes of developing Joe Bellingham, Cavar, and Hendrick. Insane, with an insane rotation. I'm super happy, super excited for this final. Let's go, let's play it. We have everything to play for. Let's go, the final of the Champions League. This is going to be super interesting. Our very first signing, first final, Morecambe is going to be facing the likes of Bayern Munich. Almost all of them are regions, actually. Jamal Musiala is still with them, though, who recently got injured in real life, but really interesting. Let's go, we have everything. Insane. Let's go. Here we go. Still with the chance. There we go. A great shot, which ends up being saved by the goalkeeper. Great start towards the campaign. Just 6 minutes and already a one-on-one. Come on. Come on, we can do this. A great opportunity. Save again by the rated. Insane. Honestly. There we go. Saved. He shoots, but it's almost at the halfway mark. They both are higher rated than 90, still they're performing horrible. What was that pass, bro? Horrible challenge, horrible movement, horrible defending, bro. Hendrick with an opportunity. Hendrick comes in and he scores the very first of the game, 30 minutes. A great assist and a great movement. Hendrick just manages to come in clutch. What a movement by the attack. The winger just put it in a golden platter, and in the end, no one can stop Hendrik. Hendrik, the legend of the game, scores against Bayern Munich. Great goal, and of course 14 goals in 15 matches. Doing a good job, I'm not gonna lie. Another opportunity, and it's in the post. Still, they have an opportunity, and Bayern Munich don't end up. Hendrik with another opportunity. Hendrik. He will only move it forward if he needs to. A great opportunity. He shoots, and it's a banger. It's a banger. Of course it's a banger. What a goal by the Warlags of Hendrik. Great dribbling. He was able to just pass through the defense of Bayern Munich and prove to everyone why he's the star of this new challenge. 15 goals in 15 matches. What a goal. What a dribbling. And what a shot. Let's Another opportunity could be dangerous. Saved again by the goalkeeper, bro. This goalkeeper is insane. There we go. That's the end. Morecambe are able to win the Champions League. The rebuild is complete. It's been finished. It's been done. There we go. We win against by the likes of Bayern Munich. We win the Champions League. We win the Premier League. In the final season, we are able to transform this team from being the worst team in the entirety of the UK, in the fourth division of UK, and leading up to being champions of the UK and Europe. Of course, the captain is going to be Job Bellingham, the brother of Jude, raising the cup and lifting it in the company of their entire leading up. Let's go. The worst team in the UK is able to win the Champions League. Finishing the episode here. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and leave out comments or suggestions if you have any other, because this was a suggestion by a subscriber. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it, and of course you can let me know whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.